Hello, welcome to the 1010 Book Club. Some people might say that I am too old. As a reason, I am too old to start a business, I am too old to travel, I am too old to do this and to do that. You know what? Today, we are glad that we have Uncle Yi together with us to share about his inspiration and motivation, how he do that. So he is an 85 years old and was in the Malaysia Book of Record and to do crazy stuff. The crazy stuff that he's doing is that he is an Ironman, and he not just compete in an Ironman, he finishes an Ironman and he do it fantastically. And today you are going to hear from him how he do all that in his personal story. Alright, enjoy the sharing, and I believe that you will be inspired by Uncle Yi. See you in the sharing. In 1995, do we have more than one Malaysian in the marathon? Do we have more?
1995, that was the first Ironman in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So
You were the only Malaysian, or
you want me to go into one? Into detail?
are you the only Malaysian there, or there are still other Malaysians?
Well, there were three of us. I told you the three pair of legs.
Only three.
Yeah, three pair of legs. And then there are on other two occasions, the next year, 1996, I was the lone Malaysian. But that year, I suffer from some physical problem, the temporary fainting spell and all this. Actually, I was suffering from temporary magnesium inefficiency. You know, I used to get nausea, fainting spell, and then heavy sweat. And I only found out much later from two articles. Anyway, that was a race I did not finish in Hawaii. I missed the bike cut-off time by 7 minutes. And now here is the jigs. The first race to people like that, hot shot, hook shot lah. Your first race maybe hook shot, let's say. So the second race, I was trying to prove that the race last year was no hook shot, but I failed. Now, give me more the reason I must go back. So 1977, 78, I went back. Both races, I did 15 hours, 23, 24. And then in year 2000, I qualified and went again. So see, sometimes it's when you fail, instead of saying, it's so expensive, better to own. But it gave me the reason to go back. I want to prove that last year race, I did not finish. It's only a full shot. I can finish. So it gave me the reason. This is me. I keep going back. The more you think I cannot do it, the more I want to do. It won't a good expand to me. So the 95, 3 Malaysian, 96, I was the only one. 97, I was the only one again. And 98, also 90, I was alone. Then the year 2000, there are two of us, Nadia, Lim, and me. And then 2009, alone, my family and me. So in a way, it is a bit of a history, And we never talk about it. We spend a lot of money. We never talk about it. But only now to come and talk here, then I realize. And in fact, I also did not know the number of trophy I have, because I was at it so often that race day is just like another Sunday for me, workout. So when I came back with whatever trophy I have, my son is there, he can ask. My family never asked, how is the race? Never once, because it becomes so normal to them. It becomes so normal to me. Oh, come back with a trophy. I just put there. I only realized a few months ago when I was sitting there, the place where the big wall, I call it, my wall of fame and all the trophy and all the medal and newspaper article with a glass of red wine and sipping. Then I look at it. Then look at all the trophy. Ah, they're so dirty, gathering dust and tarnish. Have a closer look. Yeah. Then only I decided to clean up. For 20 over years, I never done anything. So one day I went there, sit down there with a tool, pail of water, start cleaning. Then I start looking at trophy, the plate, you know what? I finished 16 Ironman. Of the 16, I have 6 podium finish. And of the 6 podium finish, I have 3 first, 2 second, and 1 third. I think I'm not going to brag. And then on the Ironman 70.3, the half Ironman distance, 113 kilometer, I competed some 40 plus of them. I can't remember. I think I finished 38 of them. Then I started cleaning the trophy. I had 10 podium finish, and of the 10, 9 first, 1 second. I was surprised. I'm not trying to brag, because that damn thing becomes so normal, so often to me. So the rest day is just another Sunday. And my family took it that way too. Never ask. Not one ask. I'm sure they still don't know if I don't mention. And if I don't go and clean up, I also never know how many podium finish. That's the jigs, because when you do it often, you don't have expectation. When you got no expectation, you got no pressure. So what? You go in just for fun. So that's a bit of history there. Actually, the E family of me, we represent.
Do you agree that finishing an event is more important than the importance of placing for self-satisfaction for normal laymen? Yeah.
Expectation has never been in my mind for all this year. You look at me, who am I? Little fella. Am I look like an Iron Man? No. So I join just for the fun of it. No expectation ever. And surprisingly, without expectation, I got no pressure. I did very well. Because you're going there for fun. If you're a professional, that's different. Your livelihood depend on your prize money. So this is the one, of course, not everyone like me. When you enter a race, you got no expectation, But to me, no, it's never. I'm not a sportman. I was a couch potato. So I just go in for fun. And surprisingly, when you got no pressure, you can do well. And then if whatever you do, the result is a bonus. And in fact, the more you suffer in a race, the more sacrifice you have in terms of financially, travel and all this, the more will be the satisfaction when you cross the finish line. That's me. See, if you go into a race, your livelihood depend on it. You must be in a certain position to get money. Then you're working under a lot of pressure. So in other words, in life, no matter what they do is do it with an interest. You must love what you do. Do what you love. That's it. So that is, I think, partly my trip. I never ever have expectation. How am I going to expect that? Look at me. How am I to compete with you? Like John Collins twice my side. No. So I go there like then. But you'll be surprised when I put one foot across the finish line. Where did you come from? That's what counts. See, if you go into any race, marathon, if you care to go and watch the start line of a marathon, few thousand people, at the sideline there, all the hot shot, they were all very ready, jockeying for place. I won. See what happened? I bet you, within 5 kilometers, they will all slow down unless they are professional. So why are you going to fight with them? So you follow behind, no pressure. Yeah? 4 or 5 kilometers down, I will catch you. You're bound to slow down. Unless, of course, you are pro. You have to go at a certain speed. You have to stand in front. You cannot allow people, other participants to block your way. So that is most important. In fact, okay, my best half marathon run is on a day I have no expectation. I didn't even join the race. I was a council member of Triathlon Association of Malaysia. The president, Irene from Sabah Tourism Board, we came over for a meeting. As usual, I entertained her and a group to Sakura curry fish in Peru. So that night we had a lot of beer, we enjoy, and then tomorrow is Kuala Lumpur half marathon and marathon. We never sign up. So I said, well, nothing to do. Why don't we go? And in fact, I did not even have any race number. I was illegal, get crashed, but just for fun. You know what? That night I went to bed about 1 o'clock. I get up about 5 o'clock. I went up there, no pressure. That was the best result I had, because you are not officially in the race. You just go there for fun. So you got no pressure. And it turned out, of course, my result is not counted. So here again, it's about expectation.
Yeah. Okay, when you talk about curry fish head, right, there's someone in the chat asking that look at your physical, still very strong and had a good memory. So they want to ask what is your regular diet is.
Okay. It's a very good question. And I will go back to the story of the hot shot. Okay. The one who said, Mr. E, are you sure you can finish? But he is so particular. He is the first person I saw. I always buy it. Yeah, I always buy. The first person I saw, he eat rice by measuring the number of spoonful of rice. And then he never, of course, we like that before that, beer. He did not even drink water because he can't drink beer. He's of that religion, but he can't even drink water. Why? Oh, now you drink water, you dilute your digestive juice. So when you eat your rice, your stomach cannot process. Huh? Wow, doing an Ironman, so much of restriction. No, so to cut the story short, I'm not in it for money. I'm in it only for the fun of it. So why should I restrict myself? So in other words, if I train hard, come back, I earn myself the right to have a few more beer. In fact, it is the other way around. No, I never control my diet. I eat what I want. Otherwise, what's the point? So it's the way around. It allow me some kind of reward to say, okay, tonight I can have one more beer without feeling guilty. So no special diet. I mean, by right, you should. But why should I? I'm doing it for fun.
So, very simple question. How do you describe your journey in one word? One word.
Oh, shit. That, I'm afraid, one word. Sorry, I can't think of. I can't think of. Wow. If you really want to think of it, nuts, N-U-T. Many people call me that. In a way, I'm a nut. Why are you doing all this? What have you got in reward? You got so much a problem. Now, my leg here, my hearing, these are all the result of that.
Talking about injuries, right? Talking about injuries, there's
Ah.
a question asked. How do you train in such extreme event sustainably without getting yourself injured? How do you train for those events without getting yourself injured?
Without getting?
Yourself injured. Hurt yourself without hurting yourself.
No, this is pipe dream. This is pipe dream. There's no such thing as free meal or smooth journey. Anything you do, there is a price. You know, that is why you have to accept, the mishap, the injury, the fall, the beating. I mentioned earlier, despite all the beating, why am I still coming back? I don't know, but maybe there's something in it that, despite all this, when I get a good result, I have a sense of satisfaction. And that satisfaction is money, cannot be bought by money. I mean, I never use the word achievement, too big a word. I don't use.
There's a question, let me read it for you. Okay. I just added on, at this age, what do you share what is your training plan to keep you fit?
Well, I am no coach, or neither am I some kind of a real guru, but what I can share is, from my racing experience is, I think to make it short is, you must always listen to your body, and your body will never lie. So as you go on, you listen to the body. There are things you can't do, and the body will tell you first. No such thing as guang ho. Always, because if you don't, you'll pay a heavy price. Just like this down angle ligament. Well, if I may add, just now I talked about nuts, So in fact, I am, in a way, so much so, my sport doctor of 19 years, he gave up on me. He abandoned me. And that's what he say. Say, I am happy taking your money, but I cannot cure you unless you stop. And you are no longer a spring chicken. And then you say, the pain will stop if you stop. So in a way, it somehow it could be, I'm a nut,
Alright, this is the end of the sharing from Uncle Yi. If you like video like this, do check out some of the videos that we have recommended over here. And we will see you on the next month. See you and bye bye.